Good day mga idol, welcome back to Stock Market U. Pag-uusapan natin ngayon IPO ni Bank of Commerce, no? So without further ado, let's get ready to rumble. Alright, so basic information, issuer Bank of Commerce, 280 million shares yung i-offer nila. And then take note, up to 12.50 yung price per share. Hindi pa final yan, pwede pa rin mag-change yan. And then the offer period is March 7 to 15, 2022. Tentative listing date, March 23. Estimated net proceeds is 3.3 billion pesos. And then naglagay din silang stabilization fund. Shall not exceed 22.5 million shares or at least 200 million pesos. So business overview, si BOC is one of the country's fast-growing commercial banks and is licensed by BSP. The bank has been operating since 1963. In 2008, si SMC bought into the bank and became a majority stakeholder through the combined voting stake of San Miguel Corporation Retirement Fund, San Miguel Properties Inc., and SMC Equibest in the bank. So ganito yung structure niya, no? Ito si Bank of Commerce, majority stakeholder si SMC, SMC Retirement Fund, Properties, SMC Equibest, among others. So, sa risk naman, syempre madami yan, no? Right now, geopolitical risk, liquidity risk, country risk, foreign exchange risk. Kaya pumili na lang din tayo ng ilan. So, isa na doon, the bank is subject to credit, market, operational, and liquidity risk, yun na nga, which may have an adverse effect on its credit ratings and its cost of funds. Increased exposure to consumer debt could result in increased delinquencies in the bank's loan portfolios. Yun yung non-performing loans or NPLs na naririnig nyo sa news sometimes. And then, the bank relies principally on short-term deposits for its funding needs, just like any other banks, nag-rely din sila sa deposit. Sa strengths naman, strong support from SMC Group and synergies with the SMC ecosystem. So, magagamit nila, malileverage nila yan, SMC ecosystem. Overseen by seasoned and experienced board. Strategies, again, leveraging the broader SMC ecosystem. Then, leverage the universal banking license to expand product suite and service offering. So, ito, they're working on their universal banking license. And then, investment in IT infrastructure and financial technology to improve customer service and touch points. Sa use of proceeds naman, no, out of that 3.3 billion pesos, sa lending activity, 1.8 billion ilalagay nila sa lending activities. Galing, no? So, hindi basta-basta tinuturo sa traditional school to, no? Yung, alam mo yun, konting comment lang. Parang ginawa nila, nag-raise sila ng capital, so that's borrowed money. And then at the same time, ipapautang lang nila sa iba to gain profit or interest dun sa lending activities nila. Galing na ba? Then capital expenditure na 122 million or 28%. Ito yung timeline niya, 2022 to 2026. And acquisition of investment securities, ito pa, no? So yung ma-raise na lang capital, lalagay nila sa investments to gain a lot of money. So leverage din. Using other people's money. Diyan magagaling, no? Yan yung formula ng mayayaman. Ayan. So sa capital expenditures, ATM refresh, i-replace yung 273 existing ATMs. So, 144 doon, cash recycling machines, new version of ATMs. I don't know about this, no? In the next few years, I think, yung pag-rely natin sa paper money is magiging sobrang liit na lang to the point na halos lahat gumagamit na ng online or digital money. Alright, so hindi ako bullish sa ganitong investment pagdating sa ATMs kasi for me that's obsolete. Alright, then 400 million pesos sa core banking improvements and then upgrading the core banking system. Ito yung timeline niya and the money as well na involved, na budget na ilalagay nila. Dividends, don't expect dividends in the coming years pagdating dito kay Bank of Commerce dahil na-restrict sila ni BSP from declaring dividends kasi meron silang provisions na kailangan nilang punuan, no? So, around 1.3 billion pa yung natitira. And then, the bank annually books a provision of 160 million to reduce this balance. Until mapunuan nila yan and then sobra-sobra na sila, I think that's the time lang na pwede sila mag-declare ng dividends. So, in a very short time, short to medium term, hindi yan magdi-declare. Most probably. And then sa dilution naman, approximate book value niya is 14.75. So with the offering of 12.50, no, looks like na at a discount mo siya mabibili at 12.50. Then capitalization, may existing shareholders na 1.1 billion shares. New investors, 280 million. Ito yung offer nila sa public. And then total would be 1.4 billion. So 1.4 billion times offer price na 12.50. Therefore, magkakaroon sila ng market cap estimated is around 17.5 billion pesos. Net income naman over the past few years, from 2018-19, 2020. So, pinaka-recent, 2021 as of September, 625 million pesos, no? Versus 495 million same year ng 2020. Pero yung 2020, kabuuan 780 million pesos, 84 million pesos. So, on track sila dyan na ma-reach yung ganyang numbers or baka malagpasan pa. Recent developments, maraming nangyayari doon. Isa na din yung stock split from 100 to 10 na par value, kaya na-offer na lang yung IPO at 12.5. Isa na rin din yung private placements and others. So, yung nilagay ko, meron din silang equity restructuring na para ma-wipe out yung deficit amounting to 51 million pesos, no? At yung ginamit nila yon against the paid-in surplus of 5.6 billion, subject to the conditions that the remaining paid-in surplus of 5.5 billion cannot be applied for future losses. Yun yung conditions. Alright, and then universal banking license applications, yun na nga yung wina-work out nila para to cater a broader products to explore other opportunities to generate income. Alright? So, sa non-performing loans naman, ito 0.89% as of September 30, 2021. So, if you compare that to the other banks, medyo maganda yan, no? Medyo below siya dun sa 3, 4, 5% na nakikita mo sa other banks. Alright? So, yun lang mga idol, no? So, doon na tayo sa thoughts. So, maikli lang. For me, investing in this IPO is like investing in Kodak in the 90s. Very short lang mga idol. So, yun lang. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Stock Market You, forever student of the game.